My name is ELIUD Kipchoge. I am twice Olympic champion. I'm twice record breaker in marathon. I'm the first person to run under 2 hours in marathon. I think for now, as we talk, I'm the oldest active athlete in sport in this country, even in the whole world.
140, the unofficial time.
There's his wife.
ELIUD Kipchoge storms into the history books in Vienna. 1:59.40, the unofficial time. The first man to run a marathon in under 2 hours. One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge. One giant leap for human endeavor.
I began my career 22 years ago in running, and topping those days actually was few people were really into topping, and people are still respecting the sport. I think technology has come in as the 20 years down the line. A lot has been going on. People have been actually topping a lot this time, like when I was starting running. But all in all is that what makes actually a real to be all-round sportsman is to run a clean sport with integrity, with discipline, and make this sport actually competitive but in a fair way. In that we are actually in a situation whereby there is a lot of pressure from the peer group. There is a lot of pressure from our girlfriends, from our boyfriends. There is a lot of pressure from the family. There is a lot of pressure from the coaching system. There is a lot of pressure from the management system. And all of this pressure is all about money. Everybody actually is talking of money, but money in a true shortcut. Money actually for those people who are believing in luck, because sport is about hard work. It's not about luck, it's about working hard. And actually that's why as we sit and as we speak, many people actually are into very everybody wants to get money in a quick rush. Everybody wants to perform highly in a quick rush. And you know, performance actually is a process. It's like actually going to the gym. Going to the gym, you cannot go for 10 hours and expect to get the big muscles and become lean and fit. But you need to go for 6 months to 1 year in order for you to really see the benefits of gym. So all in all is that I want to tell people that it's about process. It's about the right system. Whom are you working with? Whom are you actually sharing the information with? Who is coaching you? Who is managing you? Who is actually surrounding you? In all this is that who is your right system? I'm talking with a lot of athletes who are younger than my career. I'm training with a lot of athletes who are younger than my career. When I say younger than my career, is that my career is 22 years. And a lot of athletes as we talk now are 19, 20 and 21, and even 22. So my career itself, apart from my age, is actually, those athletes are younger than my career. And what I am telling them is that I was like them 20 years ago, so that they know that I did not jump and become 40 of age and just go to just finish 22 years in a span of just like a click. It's a process. So the good thing is that when I approach them, talk to them, they understand that, oh, then ELIUD has been like me for that time. You know, I'm trying to remove their thinking of material things in their minds, because anybody who is young is thinking of a car. Anybody who is young is thinking of building a big house. Anybody who is young is thinking of traveling everywhere and enjoying life. But those one will come. But the moment they understand that they need to actually work hard, train and make this sport as a profession, then they will start to slow down on actually what is coming from east and south and start to focus, because there is a lot. If a car actually is 1920, that car is out of teenage, the teenage stage actually, and everybody actually is looking for the lady. The ladies are looking for men, and you know, it's not about this thing will end, but just concentrate. get the right person, move on together, and that's what we want. The whole public actually doesn't know what's going on behind the scene. And their work is to tell the athletes to work hard, to concentrate on what's the work behind the scene, not to concentrate actually on the success. The general public should not see the outcome. The general public should invest on preparation and planning, and that's the only way to go on. If you actually concentrate on the results, we will not achieve. We will achieve the results, but we will achieve in a bad way. If you have done your process in a good way and failed to win, then you have learned a lot. You know, we learn through failures. We learn, even you can train for 5 months in a good way, but fail to finish the race. And that's where you learn. You can train for 2 months, but break a world record, but you learn nothing. You are just empty. So we don't learn anything from success at all. That's why our country, Kenya, have been successful in sport, and that's why they have learned nothing. Country knows nothing. Truly nothing. Our country needs to learn from the failures. Our country needs to learn from those who have been banned. They should actually try to sit on the table and ask themselves, where did the rain start beating us? And that's where they will get actually the right road to actually rehabilitate sport in this country. No, they have been actually reading about success, and that's why we don't learn. They have never read about the failures that we have failed as a sportsman and sportswoman. If they get that, then we are ready to move on. They say a coach has a huge impact and influence than the parent. It has 90% influence than that father of the child, than that mother of the child. That means this person actually should have integrity himself, because he is with that athlete all the time. So coaches has a huge impact to the tune of 90% than the parent. So it is not, actually coaches should not be treated actually in an easy way. They should have integrity by themselves, because they keep a lot of, people listen to the coaches than their parents, because they are there. They are giving stories of how to be successful. They are giving the stories of how they train the other athletes and become the successful. So a human being is just the mind. It's just to tune that mind. And these people has power and knowledge to tune that mind. And if all of them actually have integrity and they have the right values to keep to these people, then these people will actually do the right thing. I'll give an example of a country. A country is governed by laws and driven by laws. Any sector in this world has its own laws. Sport also has its own laws. That ADAK is our partner, which makes us to be equal. I want to tell the young people that if you see that agency called Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya, that agency is promoting equality in sport. It's promoting partnership in sport, and that's the right partner to cling on. It's simple. It's the partner to cling on, because that agency is giving you a platform to really enjoy what you are doing as a sportsman or a sportswoman. As simple as that. Because in sport we have no other agency. In this country we have no other agency which makes us equal. It's only ADAK. If we throw away ADAK, then nobody will not be equal. Everybody will be up and down, and you will not enjoy sport. It will be a lawless sport. I think I've been mixing with AIU, with ADAK, and everybody, and I enjoy what they are doing. I respect them. I respect their job, because they are working. They are helping us to make this sport equal, and they are coming. I really give my samples, either blood or urine, and they go. They are human beings. When they say ADAK is an office, it's not a building. An office are people inside, and those people are human beings. So we are all human beings. They come, they test you, they talk with you, they move. They are brothers and sisters. ADAK is a big body, actually. And it's not ADAK as an eye which sees all the sportsmen as equal. Be it brown, be it white, be it black, or be it blue if they are blue people. But they see them in one lens. So there is no day that they can fix someone. For what reason and in what? So the only thing is that this is a very good agency which gives us a platform to perform and showcase our talent. I want to tell the general public and the young people that I'll give an example of a seed. That if you plant a seed and wait for 7 days to germinate, and then you try to do research, then the seed starts to shoot down, not up. What I'm trying to say is this. What has helped me to stay in top for 20 years is what is actually behind the scene. First is self-discipline, not discipline, but self-discipline. Self-discipline means sacrificial of my personal pleasures and passions, that I sacrifice some things in order for me to perform. Integrity. Integrity means doing the right thing even if nobody is seeing you. And those are the two factors which has helped me to move on. Another thing is consistency, because you need to perform that thing all the time. It might actually look like boring because it's that training every day and every day in and every day out. But that's called consistency. And if you do that in a clean way, in a happy way, then that's the only way to move on. Sport is not about, sport is about working hard, being disciplined, being consistent, and above all, observing the value of integrity.
Seconds, ELIUD Kipchoge. Whoa! On his shoulder, one.
Stay clean, win right.